Hello everyone. We are already into mud season, at least for a little while. And I know that if you came out here to this farm today, that you would be traipsing around in the mud, and I'm going to save you the trouble. I've got my big boots on and my Ariat rebar, and we're going to start right here with something I'm very happy about, and that is this huge pile of bark mulch. And this was absolutely free because Judy, who owns the farm, had the foresight to tell the power company to drop it here because the power company has been going up and down the road, clearing out the tree branches around the power lines. Says her name is Batman. I guess it's not hard to figure out why you're called Batman. I don't know that she's one of our cows here. Perhaps she's connected with the vet clinic or somebody else, but these pens are our temporary pens. And so it's nice to have her here today. And I have used these pens a lot, like for animals that are in recovery or if they have a newborn calf, but I don't see a newborn calf with you today. So anyway, nice to meet you, Batman. I know, you can always hear the goats a long ways away. The goats are our most vocal, most friendly. I mean, just look at those faces. I mean, hello, Rocky. Hello, Anna. Hey, you guys are looking good. Yes. Yes, there'll be people coming to see you. Okay. They've been busy with the tractor. Obviously, this snow was what was in the road. Behind this wall of snow is the cow's pasture. It's awkward out here. Yeah, it's a beautiful creek bed and ravine. And there's a mountain stream that runs down through there. This is a beautiful green area with a pond that they can graze in the spring. But nobody's out there, of course, now because there's nothing to eat. The best thing to do would be to stop and say hello to the bull. And he's kind of the main one around here. Hello, 190. There he is over there. He's kind of a reddish. He's a red Holstein. Very beautiful and very gentle. We call him Big Jim. And we have a couple of 2 or 3 cows that are always with him. And then the other cows over there are probably the ones that are going to have calves later on this year. And so we'll go up there and say hi to those cows. Okay, anyone who can see that little one with like a white crescent with a black circle in the middle, semicircle, that is Amber, and she is, I can't remember, I think she might be part Dexter or like a mini. And her mother was quite small, and she's one of your smaller ones too, so she's actually older than she looks. But I do know you for 5141. I think you're the one that Jimmy called Beauty, and that was a very good name for you. Hello, Beauty. You can tell your daddy was the Red Bull, I think, because you can see your ears are red. You've got a little red stripe on your back. Hello, 5017. Hey, hello. No, the hay is just what it's always been. We haven't got anything new. So we have a few elderly chickens out here that aren't laying anymore. But they're just kind of our free-range chickens, and they are out here. You can see there's a lot of wheat heads and things that they can get the grain from, so they mostly just stay around here and eat that. Yeah, 78, I remember you. You're Fauna's boy. Yep. We went to Butters last year. And then, yeah, well, you don't have to be silly and back away. Robin, 5145, that's little Robin. She had a bent hoof last year. It took her 2 weeks to be able to walk. You see what a healthy, strong cow she is? And there's 49, that's Teddy. He's going to be one of our bulls when he grows up. You can see his red ears. He's part Swiss and part red Holstein. He's a beautiful cow. I see you, Teddy, out there. You're shy. You just want Jimmy. There's his neck. Oh, there's 85. This is Damon. Oh, he has quite a story too. Hello, Damon. You are looking so good. He got stuck in the fence, and Jimmy had to cut him out. And then he couldn't stand for 2 weeks. And then one day he tried so hard to get up. I said, Scott, we're going to keep this boy and give him a chance. There's Tex. Tex, you're the one that was in the story a day at Rockwall Garden. The one that Jimmy used to tickle the back and make him stand up. Look at you. Aren't you a fine fellow? You're still a little thin, though. Come on, Bonbon was always so friendly. I'm not gonna bother you, Bonbon. Yeah. She's letting them share. You're such a good mama, Mavis. To think that you wouldn't stand still in the beginning, and now look at you. You're so patient. Yeah, Tilly, she's getting tall like you. And then the little brown one is a foster bull that we brought over from Butter's Dairy, I think, because she has so much milk. And little number 1 there, he belongs to Bluebell. Bluebell had twins, and he was the only one that survived. And so these were the winter calves, so that's why they're just in here by themselves, because it would be too cold for them to be in a muddy pen with the big ones. You were the homecoming queen. Yes, I helped raise you from a calf. You were bigger and cushier than any of them. Don't you get to be so gentle? Last year, I could have climbed up to the top of the fence on the snow here. That is serious milk mustache. And there's Wanda. Okay, we should not end this tour without saying hello to Wanda. Her mother's name was Winnie, and Winnie was one of the oldest cows we had here. Alright, by this time I'm tired of all the muck and the mud out here. We're gonna go somewhere nice. The greenhouse is nice and dry.
Yeah.
Steven is my big help here. So he waters and he keeps this place alive in the summer.
Yeah.
And so Steven, do you want to just start watering and we'll just take a picture of you watering?
Yeah.
To start with the garlic.
Okay.
So Steven has a lot of patience with that water hose.
Yeah. I'll talk to me, Waddle.
Yes, Steven, that's how I do this greenhouse. That's my
Oh.
little furnace. Like how
Oh.
pot keeps something like
Yeah.
green peas here only need it just above freezing. Yeah, and the crock pot does that. So,
Good job.
this is one of my favorite low-cost ways to grow stuff in the winter. As you can see, this just sits here and just tips back. I will leave this up most of the time now because our temperatures are in the high 20s, low 30s at night. A lot of times it stays above freezing. We're just having a warm January. And so these sugar snap peas have been growing since last fall. You can see they're starting to bloom. This is a wonderful time of year to grow sugar snap peas. They get really juicy and sweet. As the winter sun is coming back, they need a lot of sunlight to develop the sugar, but they don't grow when the weather's hot. So sometimes my giant greenhouse, inside a greenhouse, has more stuff in it. Right now it's pretty much finished. It won't be long though until we'll be putting the spring plants in it. And it covers some of these bigger raised beds here. And it's just kind of messy here, it needs to be raked out. But this is where the winter tomatoes were. And pretty soon there's going to be cold weather crops in there that don't need much heat. We have 2 more compost drums here. And this is where Judy and I bring all of our kitchen scraps. We bring old hay and straw and the dead plants and flowers that I clean out of here. They all go in here. You can already tell it's turning into beautiful topsoil. You know, it's partially composted. I just run it through this really cool sieve that my husband and son made for me. Okay, and then you can tell that in the greenhouse, even because this is just a solar heated area of the greenhouse, that this greenery, like our celery, we have arugula and mustard, which are very tasty right now because they absolutely love cold weather. They have been growing in here since before Christmas. My lettuce, though, it must be a warmer weather lettuce because it's not doing as well. This over here, though, is Arctic King. You can tell it's a little happier because it's more used to cold. It's like for maritime climates like Seattle. And of course our strawberries, they'll be putting on little miniature strawberries in the spring. And you can tell they just require almost no care. Okay, and then last but not least, we're filling up these beds. Again, these have been redone and cleaned out. And that pile of mulch where we started that we got from the power company, as you can see, this is a lot of volume to fill up. So we fill bark chips in the bottom, and then we can put our layers of compost and potting soil on top. And as the bark chips decompose, they form kind of a sponge in your bed. And so in the summer, like in August, when it gets so hot and dry in here, it's really important to have like a water reservoir. So that's all we have for today. And that's our fawn dog. She's got this baby. Yeah, we love Timber. She's real gentle. She looks like a timber wolf. Come here, Timber. Say hi. He's a good dog. Oh yes, I have a thing for huskies. Hello. So over here I have some bags for the supplies for one of our next crafting events. Oh, I've got this backwards, so I'm going to turn around. So everyone who comes to our crafting events each gets a sack like this with their craft supplies in it. And we host crafting events if it's winter time right here in this cozy barn. And this is what a couple of our finished products look like. We're working on this one now, and this one was one that we've already completed. And so those parts to complete this, including the mason jar, will be in the bag. And then this one is also for winter. It's for Valentine's Day. It's not complete as far as the decorations yet. And we're going to be putting a picture of this up and getting some ideas from you out there as to how to finish this. And so we're going to hopefully host this before too long, because this is a winter themed